Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes for this short video with some very interesting news, as you can tell by the title, but it won't be what you're expecting. But it is exciting, none the least. I believe so, because it really shows the intent of our owners building for the future. But before we go on to that, I just want to point out this again. Please consider going to Just Giving, search for Jason's fundraiser for change on mental health. And please donate. Lee, who's a mod on the channel, son is fighting in an MMA to raise money for charity. So please consider checking that out. Some other fantastic news is we've found the mother of this child, Kieran, who is obviously at the Spurs game, trying out the new shirt for Unsilence the Crowd. I'm really pleased to say that Sue's been in touch with me. We've struck a nice little relationship, and she's going to come on with Kieran and his interpreter to do a show, hopefully this weekend coming up. So Saturday or Sunday. I'm waiting to find out a time, but it's fantastic news. And because she's willing to do this, what the channel is going to do is every bit of profit made from this month, which is currently sitting at about £65 profit, will all go to a charity that Sue chooses. That could be RNID or another deaf charity inside the Northeast. It'll be her decision. We're hoping to get over £100. We're nearly there. So if you guys want to donate to the channel or become a member, whichever way you want to do it, super thanks. Become a member for 99p. It's really cheap, but all the profit is going to go to a charity that she chooses, and that is an absolute promise. So I'm really pleased that she's going to do a show with us, because I think it'll be great to hear exactly what impact it had on Kieran's life, being able to feel the noise at St James's Park, not being able to hear it, but feel it. It's going to be very interesting to listen to. So keep an eye out for that show. Right, so first of all, we go to the rumoured kit. Few people on Twitter have been sending this picture around. Thought it was very interesting. The kit actually looks very nice. I don't know what you guys think. I would be very happy if that's our kit next season. Just take my money now. Take it, honestly. They've used Isaac, number 14. But I think that shirt looks lovely. I don't know what you guys think. I hope that is the shirt. I don't know if there's any other better versions out there that people would like to see, but apparently this is, a lot of people are saying this is 90% going to be the shirt. I'll leave that to everybody else because I don't know anything about it, but very interesting stuff if that is the kit for next season. Moving on. Shares for the three owners. So obviously you've got Amanda Stavely, you've got the Rubens brothers, and you've got the PIF investment fund. This is what it now looks like. It's very interesting. So PIF obviously own 80% of Newcastle United, and 100% of that 80% goes to the public investment fund. Then there's 20%, which is moved off to two separate entities, which is Jamie Rubin. As you can see, it's 20%, but then 71.7% into RB Sports and Media Limited, and it's 100% into JB Rubin. There is also a 34.4 million loan from RB Sports to Contravene Limited as of the 31st of Jan 2022, which is part of Amanda Stavely. Now, Amanda Stavely used to have 10%. It's now been liquefied down to bump up Jamie Rubin, who's on to 14.3%. Now, I've got a feeling, I've always thought this would happen eventually, is that Amanda Stavely will be bought out, because whenever we put funds into the club, the Rubens and Stavely have to match what is their percentage. So 10% of what's put in, they also have to put into the club as well. And Stavely doesn't have that kind of money. So she's now down to 5.7%. The Jamie Rubin's up to 14.3%. And I think she'll be liquefied out of the business. However, I think she'll be given a job. There's no way I want to see Amanda Stavely out of this football club in any way, shape, or form. Whether it's she doesn't have a percentage anymore, but has a very important role within the club, I'm all for that. She needs to stay. She was the driving force in bringing PIF to Newcastle. So we do not want to lose her. She's fabulous. She's a great face for the women's football as well. The way that she's pushed that and got us promotion with the team ploughing money into it, investing into it, and making the women feel wanted again, because they weren't part of Newcastle United, and now they are again because of her and the Rubens in PIF. So we don't want to see her go. We really don't. A few other things to go on to, but very quickly, please hit the subscribe button if you are enjoying the video. Please hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to become a member or do a super thanks. And like I say, all the profit this month is going to Sue's named charity. We'll find out what that is on Saturday or Sunday when we do the show. I'm really looking forward to it. Don't forget about our sponsors, Diacro, amazing bespoke t-shirts for Newcastle. We also do loads of other stuff. We do bedding stuff, candles, the full lot. But don't just do Newcastle stuff. They do amazing other stuff as well, music stuff. You use code BARS20, 20% off. Absolutely worth it. Link is in the description. And our other sponsors, Football Prizes, we sponsor me £100 to shout them out. I give that £100 back in 2 prizes, £50 prizes to our members every month. And at the moment, Champions League football shirt is the prize, which finishes soon. They have also got another one out, which is a Tino Asprilla shirt, and that's a fabulous prize as well. So link below, get yourself some tickets. I'm saving the best to last, don't worry. Well, I think it's the best. You guys will be probably thinking, is that it? But I really think it's great news. Right, Lewis Hall, he is now here. I am here. He is here. Lewis Hall reflects on exciting Newcastle future as 28 million Chelsea move triggered. So basically, because we beat Spurs and everybody else below didn't do that well, it's now mathematically impossible for us to finish below where the trigger was. So Lewis Hall becomes a Newcastle United official player. So that then triggers the £28 million to Chelsea. Now, I don't know when that has to be paid, whether it needs to be paid at the end of the season because he's on loan till the end of the season. I don't know. So that's very interesting to find out. But he is our player. So welcome, Hall. I'm really excited by him. I really am. I think he's going to be a fantastic player for us. He can play in midfield. He can play at left back. We just need to get his fitness up. That's the one thing I think he's missing. Get his fitness up to the levels of an Anthony Gordon, of an Isak. When they're flying, a Harvey Barnes. Lewis Hall will be a fantastic player for us. I promise you. So he's 100% one to look out for. 2 bits left. Benjamin Sesko, huge talent, striker, someone we have discussed before on this channel quite a lot of times during transfer windows. And the news is apparently Newcastle are basically expected to make a move for RB Leipzig this summer for the striker. Now, apparently he's been watched a few times now from our scouts. I was gutted he went there and didn't come to us when he went there. Obviously, it's an in-club trading situation. But does that mean Isak's leaving? I hope not. I don't think Isak goes anywhere. But if you add Sesko and Isak together, wow. We are pushing top 4 next year. It's as simple as that. We keep our players and we add quality like this lad, give him a chance to settle in. It's fantastic news. So let's just keep an eye on it. It is a rumour. The scouts have watched him. We're looking to make a move hopefully in the summer because he will be leaving the club. And it'll be very interesting if we can snap him up. Right. This is the young talent. Now, the reason why I'm excited by this, it's not because I've read about it. It's because my mates back at home in Newcastle, their little boys play football in the same league as he does. And I think one of them plays on the same team as he does. So Oliver signed for Newcastle Academy for 2024-25. He's been part of the under-7s last season, most recently this year playing for the under-8s against Milan in the Northumberland Football League. His coaches, Jack and Joe, commented, Oliver is a fantastic player who's been with us since the age of 6. Oliver is always a big presence on the pitch and has the ability to create a goal out with nothing. His power, strength and aggression can't be matched, and he will no doubt progress into a star at Newcastle Academy. We want to wish him best for all the luck moving forward, blah, 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 blah. Now, basically, my mates have said, and obviously we don't want to put pressure on the young man or anything like that, but they're basically liking him to a very young Wayne Rooney. That's how good he is. He can do everything: free kicks, penalties, score from open play, from anywhere on the pitch, and create something from nothing. And at that age, this is what I've been talking about when it comes to our owners. Everyone's saying, oh, we're not progressing enough, we're not doing this. Our owners don't care. They do, but they're starting from the very bottom and working their way up. They're trying to fix a massive hole that Mike Ashley left. And we are now starting to sign young talent instead of Sunderland getting them. Chris Rigg, for example, is in Sunderland. We want him back. You know, the neglect of our young talent in the Northeast is been sacrilege over these years, and now the owners are trying to put that right. Now, this lad, like I say, I've mates have seen him play because they played against the Suns and with their son, and they're saying he is potentially the next Wayne Rooney. There's a long way to go. There's a big future ahead for him, but it just shows you this football club are doing everything they can to make sure the future is bright from the youngest age up to the under-21s and then into the first team squad. So I can promise you this regime know what they're doing, and they've got everything in place to make this club successful, whether it's now or in the near future or in the distant future. We will feel the benefits of what they are doing. So I hope that all makes sense. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Thursday night. Got a show lined up, I promise. Take care till then.